What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Clams. I'm Will, out here in Key West. We're out on the Ginu in open water. I'm with Aaron. And we're actually going spear fishing today in the shallows. But two things. One, I've had a couple of people ask how they could support the channel. Super easy, super simple. The biggest thing that you can do to support it is hit the like button, leave a comment, and most of all, hit the share button. That goes further than you could ever imagine in the YouTube algorithm. Now, the second thing is, today I'm working on a future episode, and today's episode is actually going to be some footage from New York. I got to do something really cool that I've always wanted to do and have never done successfully, but it finally all came together, which was go jigging for squid at night. And it's a really cool recipe, really fun night. So we're gonna let that roll, and we'll see you in a bit. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Clams. I'm Will, and we are here in Huntington Harbor. I'm filming a little bit early. Well, it's dusk, but I'm filming a little bit early because I'm going for squid tonight. So I'm waiting until it falls upon nighttime, and then these guys show up and they put lights in the water. I've been out the past couple of nights with no luck at all, but I was fishing across the way right behind me, and they were catching here. So of course I'm here tonight. They'll probably be catching over there. The dock is absolutely covered in squid ink. You know, that's all the sign I need that they were actually catching here. So fingers crossed. I don't know how much footage I'll be able to get because it's going to be nighttime. I brought a light, so we'll see. All right, so just to show you guys, that there is a squid lure, and all these little spikes on the end are what the squid goes to grab, and it gets all tangled up in those spikes. So pretty cool. Usually if you hit them, they're in big schools and you can get a bunch of them, but I have not been so lucky. So hopefully this is my lucky charm. That looks like a little squid, and they come up and grab it. So fingers crossed.
They remake the ink. Look at him.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta take a picture? Yeah, look at him. Look at him. He's trying to swim. It's a pisser, ain't it?
Alright, well, those aren't my two. Those are his two. But at least we know they're there. We'll see. We get something. Alright, I think I got my first ever squid.
Good, lift up right on the dock. Yeah, this is a good one. Yeah, he's good size. Huh? Get off there. That's your first one?
First squid ever.
Oh, man.
I've been out here 4 nights in a row for hours on end. It's my first one.
There he is.
Oops.
Swing him up.
Oh!
That happens, man. Sorry.
I was babying him too much.
Nah, if you went fast, he might have ripped off.
Yeah.
Oh. Got him. Yes, sir. Woohoo! Oh, you got a little video, huh?
Yeah,
look at him, look. Ow. He tried to bite me. Yeah. Yeah. Tried to bite me, yeah.
There we go. Hey.
Oh, that's a legit camera. Okay.
Guys, I swear I've fished before, you know?
Sure?
I am sure. I swear.
Prove it.
I swear I have fished before. All right.
Oh, we're gonna be on your YouTube channel?
Yes. Yeah, you got. Oh man,
You got me.
nice one.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, it doesn't look.
They are cool.
Yeah.
right. I got a couple of squid. I have 4 here. I already cleaned a couple, but I'm going to show you guys how to clean them. You know, so what I was being told is when they're there, it's like every time you drop, you just catch, and if you have a couple of rigs, you'll just bring them up and you can fill a bucket in 30 minutes. Now, we didn't need to fill a bucket, so I'm very, very happy with my 6 squid. I lost a few, which was heartbreaking. I'm still learning how to do it. It was my first time ever squidding. But they are a remarkable creature. I'll show you up close some of the things on them here when we clean them. But it was a really fun night. It's a little gloomy out, and we might get some rainfall and move inside, but I'll clean these real quick. So a lot of people, when they clean the squid, it's already kind of coming off. They take this little layer of skin off, and they say that sometimes when you cook that can end up being a little bit tough. Honestly, I don't really see a big difference with it, but just to show you how easily it comes off, just take a paper towel and it peels right off. So there we go. Got all that skin off. And now what I like to do is just, well, actually, let's take a look here. This is the head, and that is the head and the tentacles of the squid. They have these 2 long ones here. This is actually where they shoot the ink out of. So that is when they feel attacked, they shoot ink out of there. They have a little ink sac up in there that when you're cleaning them, if you happen to puncture that, that is the absolute worst, because it gets everywhere and is very hard to clean up. Now this is the body, and now inside the body, I'm going to show you something kind of cool. So you just give a tug, and there you go. So now the head and the body are separate. That is actually the ink sac right there. So first things first, just below the eyes, I give a cut, discard the rest, and now inside here, you're going to flip this over, and you have the beak, the mouth that they eat with. So right there, I don't know if you can totally see that, but so pop that out, discard that, and now you have your clean tentacles, put those aside. And now, first time I ever saw this, I thought that the squid had eaten some plastic. But what it is, it's called the quill. So you go in, detach it with your finger there, pinch the top, and it comes right out. And it looks just like a piece of plastic. That is the only structure that the squid has. So it is an invertebrate, has no bones, and that is called the quill. So it looks like a little plastic feather. Now, legend has it that they would take the ink sac, which is that silver piece right there, break that open, and that you could dip this and write letters while you were out to sea. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. But, alright, we're gonna clean up the rest of these and then we'll get to cooking. Alright, so we're gonna make a squid salad. Now, I cleaned up all the squid and I gave it a rinse. And I will show you how I usually cut it up. So the tentacles, I just cut into half. And I cook my tubes and tentacles separately because the tentacles take a little bit longer. And then the trick with squid is 30 seconds high heat or 30 minutes low heat. There is no in between, otherwise you end up with tire rubber. Okay, then my tubes. A lot of people pull these wings off just like that. You don't really have to cut them up at all. And I do about, I don't know, that's about 1/2 inch ring. Just like that. Alright, gave my cutting board a flip. What I have here is just some sopressata. Now a lot of times you'll see squid paired with chorizo in Spanish dishes. But I'm Sicilian, so we're using sopressata. And I want this very fine little cubes. Now it's okay if that pan's not ripping hot. And I just want to render some of the fat out of there and crisp that up. Alright, while that's going, I have one small shallot. And the same thing, we're going to slice that and dice it very, very small. Okay, and that goes into our bowl. Alright, shut the heat off there, but we will leave that in the pan. Now I have some black Kalamata olives. Chop those up. So I didn't let that get too crispy, just a little bit. Like I said, I just wanted to render out some of that oil because that oil has such good flavor. Okay, we're going medium-high heat. A little bit of olive oil. While that's getting up there, a little bit of lemon zest. This is the only drawback to these camping stoves is regulating the flame on them. It's kind of all or nothing. But we are ripping hot here. We're gonna throw in our squid. And like I said, 30 seconds. There goes into our bowl. Lost a couple pieces there. A little more olive oil. We'll wait for that to heat up and we'll do the legs. So a little bit of sea salt and a little bit of pepper. And now I know I said the tentacles take a little bit longer, and what I mean by longer is about 10 seconds longer. Not much. A little bit of lemon. I want to get some of that brown bit that's in the pan there off, so you can do that with lemon or vinegar, anything acidic. That is a lot of good flavor there. Now throw in, I have some arugula. Put that in, and we toss everything together. Give it a taste for seasoning. squid salad. All right, going in for the squid salad. We have my mom, Carol, Mama Clams.
Hi.
This will actually be our last catch and cook with Mama Clams. So, in the comments, well, we'll be back. I mean, it's not the last forever.
No, I was going to say that.
All right, so you have spicy soppressata, Kalamata olives, arugula, shallot, and a little bit of lemon. Do a little more. Okay.
All right. Take a little piece of that.
Yeah, try to get everything on
Yeah.
there. There's a lot of goodies in there. Pretty happy with that.
The squid is nice and crunchy. But yet,
The tentacles, yeah.
yeah,
But tender, not chewy.
no. But nice firmness to them. That's
Yeah.
very, very good. The greens wake up in your mouth. They're really very strong, but good. Nice pairing with the squid.
Yeah. All right, so truth be told about this recipe, I used to work in a fine dining restaurant in New York City, and the chef, Pablo Romero, had a very similar dish to this, and it was one of the best dishes. I loved it so much. So a big shout out to Pablo. He taught me a lot of what I'm showing you guys now, and this dish is really a brainchild of Pablo and embodies him, so big thank you to him.
And this is my brainchild. He's a very good cook.
All right, that's enough of that. All right, guys, if you like this episode, hit like, hit subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you. That is good.